You guys, so Precious is on the channel again today. Say hi to the people.
Hi.
Precious K. So I had her on here like a month or two ago. I can't even remember at this point. Yes. And we did a video and a lot of people kind of got that video twisted, okay? A lot of people did not understand her point or her story. And I feel like people didn't really give her the chance to also understand. So I just want to ask her a few questions here so that she can want to talk more on this. So basically, just to catch you up, the video she talked about how she met her husband at 15, but they later got married at 21.
Yeah, 21.
They got married at 21, even though they've known from 15. So a lot of people mistook that as, oh, he groomed her, he did this, he did that. And, you know, some people are dropping the comments like, okay, even though you were groomed, good for you. Even though
that was like, people were like,
gosh.
oh, some people were like, oh, you're very stupid, you don't have sense,
yes.
blah, 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 all this
I'm
kind
like,
of stuff.
you guys, it's not that, remember that this
yeah.
is a choice. Like, there's not that, she got married at 21.
Yeah.
By choice.
Exactly.
Okay. Anyways, so I want to ask you now.
Yeah.
What would you say? Like, what would you say to people that think you were groomed? Like, what was your story? You know how you said you met him at 15? They felt like he groomed you from 15 to he married you at 21.
Because they're not paying attention. They were not listening. They were not listening to anything we were saying. Okay, so I met my husband. So, like how you just randomly meet a guy. Randomly. I met this guy somewhere. I don't want to go into all that detail because the more I explain, they're not so I met him randomly somewhere with someone else. He was with his friend. So years passed. He asked for my number. I gave him my sister's number, blah, blah, blah. And then we reconnected. Like we lost contact. We stopped talking to each other because I felt I was too young. I didn't want all of that. And then we met again before I got to university. Before I got into university, we met again. But still nothing happened. He was just like, oh, I met you a few years ago. How are you? Blah, 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 blah. We reconnected. And then, you know.
We started talking. Because when you were in uni, you say you guys were talking.
Yeah. And then we started talking. I've grown into myself at that point. Obviously, years have passed.
And let's not pretend like all of us not the boyfriend and girlfriend in uni.
Do you understand? Like, so, and then I've grown into myself. So we met again. We started talking. Blah, blah, blah. He was straight and very direct from the very first day he saw me. He was like, I feel like I found my wife.
Yeah.
And that's what he said. So it wasn't like he groomed me from 15, watching over me, oh, my child, make sure you don't have...
school fees, try to control you.
No. Yeah, so my parents paid, my dad paid my school fees like all the way. So I don't know why some people... are just like, oh my God, you chose man over your career. Which career, please?
Okay, but let's even talk about that part, right?
Yeah.
So you said, okay, you guys were talking and you got engaged and then you won a pageant.
Yeah.
But he wasn't comfortable with that.
Yeah.
Okay, can you share like why you made the decision? And ultimately, was your choice to get married or not?
It was my choice to get married to him. I had other suitors. Maybe people want to hear that part. I had other suitors as well. Like, people that at that time they were prominent or whatever, they were popular families, like the names and all of that. I had all that. My you know how Igbo parents, they like to matchmake. Oh, this is my friend. Oh, they're into this, blah blah blah. I want you to, but still, I chose. I chose him for him. Do you get that? I feel like I said in the video. You know your guy, you know your person, you know that this person, it's not like if you miss that person, you will never marry again. You'll probably get married to someone else, but you just know that this person
for you.
Yeah, this one is for you, that kind of thing. So I was in that place, I was thinking, it took me a while to decide. I was like, okay, my pageant, marriage, what should I do? Which one should I go for? And then I remembered the person, like the human being. There's so many things, spirituality, character, discipline. There were so many other things I chose, you know, over the pageant. It wasn't just him. There were so many other qualities about him that, you know, I didn't want to give up. Okay. If that makes sense to you. It should make sense to you at this point.
I'm going to ask, what did you think of him giving you that option of me or your pageant, your career? Like, what did you think?
Okay, so at that point, I was like, but we were on the same page, right?
Okay, that's another thing,
we were on the same page. You wanted me to do this stuff. You were happy and you supported. At that time, you couldn't even come to the UK. Like, you sent your brother to come and represent and blah, blah, blah. So everybody was on board. What changed?
Yeah.
Nervousness. Like he just felt, oh, they're going to take this my tender baby
and spoil her,
take her
and tear her eye.
Do you get, because there were other stops lined up. You guys know how it goes. Courtship visits, this and that, So he felt like, oh my God, I'm not sure I can lose you. I'm not sure I want you to do this and, stuff like that. It was just, how would I put it? Like, I won't say, maybe insecurity. Would you say insecurity?
I mean, it's part of it.
It's part of it, and also kind of protection, and also I don't want to lose you kind of stuff, because I feel like you see these things and feel that life starts and ends with this. I don't know if that makes sense.
And also sometimes, people say when you get exposed to a certain lifestyle, you start feeling like
you can't go back to
what you had before wasn't up to par. You won't want that
this is
again.
Not good enough for me. And all of that. But I explained to him, I was like,
and like the thing in Nigeria, pageant girls are like perceived a certain way.
Yeah. And that's what he was scared of as well. He was like, oh, I don't want to put you in that box. Like, it's a lot of explanation to be done. Already, people thought I want the pageant through, the way pageant is organized in Nigeria and all that. But this wasn't organized in Nigeria. It was straightforward. Nobody asked me for anything.
Yeah.
I didn't have to offer anything to get what I got. But he was like, I think the title already is okay. Do you really want to start doing the tour and blah blah blah? It took me a while, I'm not even going to lie, but there were other factors, like I said, that reminded me of so many other things. I was like, okay, I'll just go for a marriage. And then the people as well, what the part you guys don't know, the pageant, whatever, the team, they were like, it's Miss Black Africa, not Mrs. Black Africa. Do you get? So in that case, we don't want you to be engaged, we don't want you to be married. So they also give me an ultimatum. You have
they can't sell you, basically.
Yeah.
They can't use you for the kind of campaigns they wanted to use for. They can't.
True.
Because, like you said, it's not Mrs.
Yeah, so like Miss Black Africa. So it was a big problem. And actually, one of the girls snitched on me. Maybe you guys didn't hear that part. One of the girls snitched on me, so she felt, how girls now, how they do it, she felt like she was good enough for the position, she was better than me, blah, blah, blah. So why did they pick me over her? I don't know what their basis of judgment, I don't know how they compiled the results, but I was announced the winner anyways. But so this girl, she went and told the organizers that, oh, she's even engaged, she's about to get married, and blah, blah, blah. So they called me. I was like, oh, is this story true? I was like, yeah, I'm engaged and stuff. They're like, oh, no, it's Miss Black Africa and not Mrs. Black Africa.
Yeah, so
and that was when
married.
Yes.
Why?
While having that position. So that was when I took it back to my fiance at the time, and I told him, oh, see what they said, blah blah blah. And then he started to rethink as well. Now we have to move the wedding. So so I brought it up to him first because the organizers gave me an ultimatum, first of all, and then when I said it to him, he was like, oh. So you see, and then other things started coming up. So and then
it actually makes sense now, because even me, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, so
it makes a lot of sense.
There's a lot of background story.
Yeah. I know when you come on YouTube here, you
just go straight to the point.
Yes,
and then people feel like, oh, you just woke up, won something, and dropped it. There were other things that came up, to be honest.
Yeah, and I've been married now for how long again? 10 years, and you still don't regret your decision.
No. Yeah. I don't regret my decision.
Exactly.
I don't regret my decision. We're good, absolutely fine. Obviously, our relationship has grown a lot.
Definitely.
I won't be put in that kind of position right now. Like if I'm to step into any sort of limelight or whatever, I don't think my husband is going to say, "Oh, choose the children or choose the marriage."
Do you think it's because he's sure about you now? Like he's certain that you're for him,
No, so you know how it happens. Like, we have a lot to lose now, if that makes sense. We have children now. We have stuff together now. It's not just we're engaged. If it's only engagement, you can always call it off. But then there are other things now. It's not just. So he's more comfortable. Like this is my own, and then every other thing is fine. So,
You guys, I just wanted to bring her here to
talk about that.
Yes, to tell you guys, because I saw the comments. She saw the comments. I'm like, you know what? We have to make another video where she kind of explains. Yes,
it's not as deep as you guys.
It's usually not that deep.
To be honest, like, like I always say, your career, your marriage, anyone. If you prefer the guy you're engaged to or your marriage or whatever, go ahead. If you prefer your career, go ahead. There's no timetable. There's no right and wrong time to do any particular thing. It's just my story. Even if you comment from now until tomorrow, I can't change it.
And she's happy with how her story is going because the book is still being written, basically.
So I'm in it. I'll always be in it forever. So
yeah.
Nothing we can do about it at this point.
Okay. Period. Dots on caps lock.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it for today, you guys. I just wanted to bring Precious on here so that she will explain to you guys about herself. Okay. Yeah. I hope you've been convinced and not confused.
I'm sure some of them are still
confused, right? But anyways, that's it. Let us know if you have any concerns. Just let us know in the comments.
Still comment. Still tell me that I'm crazy. That I made the wrong decision.
Just leave the comments. Like, share. You guys already know. And go and check out Precious channel. We'll have a video over there, you guys. Link in my description, you guys. All the details you need is going to be down there. Okay. I'll see you guys in my next one.
Bye.